you got to think. So the person you want to be, you kind of have to start to show up as that person. And you need to become that person in order for that person to actually materialize. I promise I'm not trying to give you no clips quotable.
This is real good. Like,
I promise
I
you.
want you to keep talking. Yo, you're not prescribed with the realest, where we say the things your friends won't say and your man gonna lie about. It's your boy Dewey Rice, and we back. Oh shit, she hates when I say this, but I just, this is my I feel like it's a part of my thing. Yeah. We back in the motherfucking studio today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know we've been here. We actually have been here today. We did a long little debrief. You feel comfortable and shit?
Yeah, I'm good.
But before I start asking you questions and shit, let me go ahead. So I'm sitting with another podcaster himself. You know what I'm saying? Jhariah.
Yes, Jhariah.
Yes. It took me a minute to get there, but Jhariah, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the motherfucking studio, bro.
Appreciate
How you feeling?
I feel great.
You feel great?
Yes,
you feel good?
Yes,
okay.
We had a fun night last night.
We did.
Yeah.
So y'all family, Jhariah seen me in my element.
Yes, I did.
But there's a couple positives from this. First of all, he said you are the same nigga on Instagram that you are in person. And I love that. We love that.
Yeah.
What's some other positives from last night?
I mean, you was cool. Like, when I walked up to you, I figured I was going to catch you off guard. But then I said, look, I know we shooting tomorrow. Because I hadn't reached out to you about it. Just, like, in specific.
Because you reached out to Steph.
Yeah. So I said,
like that.
Letting you know, when you see me again and you say you look familiar, this is why. Yeah, exactly.
And I had to tell Jhariah that I really didn't remember last night because y'all know how I get when, a couple little drinks or whatever. But you feel me?
Yeah.
Since we're here, we had a good time at Orange Soda.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. And then how was your week before? Like, how was coming into Friday?
It was cool. I mean, I've been trying to drop episodes and, drop clips from my podcast and everything like that. So it's been smooth, though.
So since you just said something about your podcast, tell us about it real quick.
Okay, so my podcast is called The Highlight Reel.
Yep.
And basically, I like to talk to young adults about what it is that they're experiencing and going through in life.
Okay.
Some of the reoccurring themes are, discipline, choices. Are you kind of satisfied with what you're doing?
Yep.
But it's, community, current events, culture. Those are like the themes, the alliteration to help you remember it.
Okay.
But I just like to talk to other young adults about what they got going on. Basically.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So that's how I started mine. It was supposed to be like adulting in your 20s, like the struggles that we go through and shit like that.
See, I don't say adulting in your 20s because a lot of people do. But even though we are like no. I don't say that specifically. Yeah. Like I have, but I actually don't mind if 18-year-olds can watch it and say, "Oh, these are things I might be walking into or things I can know about beforehand."
Facts.
And then people that are in their 30s, it's like you're not old. I don't even like saying anybody's old anymore until a certain point.
Why not?
Just because bro, I'm 24. Right.
And that actually, to be honest, like that really surprised me. Like,
that I'm 24?
Yeah, like you're very articulate.
Oh, thank you.
No, I didn't think you was like hella older because of like what you look like. Nah, because of what you look like. You're an old nigga, you know what I'm saying? But you have like an older soul.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Nah, I just like I used to have long hair.
Okay.
Like I was saying. And some people, when they see me, they might think I'm a little older.
Yep.
Or because of how I carry myself, they might think I'm older. Because I'll ask somebody, how old do you think I am? And a lot of times I'll get like 26, 28.
You ever get
30.
offended by that shit like that though?
A little.
Because a motherfucker go like at least 2 or 3 years above.
Yeah, no.
Relax.
This is why I stopped calling people old for real, is because I have some people I work with, they're 18, 19, 20 or whatever. They talk to me and they say, "Man, you old as dirt." I'm like, I'm 24. Yeah, I'm not old. Like I'm not old at all. Yeah.
But honestly though, in my 20s, I thought 30 was old as fuck.
I don't think that no more.
Oh yeah, but to your point,
you would think at 25 you got your life together. Then you hit 25 and you're like,
and your life is not together at all.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't call nobody old.
You don't do it at all?
No.
Okay, so you said your podcast, when did you start it though?
2022.
2022. Okay, so it's fresh then. So you come in, do you just hit your, about to hit your second year? No, first year. Second year.
No.
What the fuck? Hold on, it's 2024.
Yes, I'm going to hit my second year. I don't know when this is dropping, but in April, that's when I'll have my last, or it'll be my second year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And you fuck with it, you like it for the most part.
I love it. I told you I travel for it. I don't get paid from it.
Yeah,
at this point in time,
you have to say that though.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid yet.
Yeah,
but I will. Yeah,
but I love doing it. I like shooting people where they are.
For sure.
When I go out to other places and I shoot with people, it makes it feel real. Yeah. But when it gets to that point, it's like, dang, I've done this
in their moment. Yep.
Yeah. And then just seeing the relationships that you can build from doing it.
For sure.
So you're a podcaster.
For sure.
Here I am as a podcaster. So I understand some of the things that you go through, right?
Yeah.
But then also when people see that you're consistent about something that you want to do, and then wait on nobody else to do it.
Hell yeah.
They start to take you serious because people have reached out to me for like hosting opportunities and stuff.
For real?
That. So it's,
Oh, that's dope.
It's some real cool stuff coming up. So
Okay, yeah. Okay. You got some shit in the works?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, you feel me? That's what's up. So, seeing you last night at Orange Soda, I'm gonna tell you a little about my week. My week has been really cool. I released the episode with Steph on Monday. Okay. So, for people listening, y'all know. I actually, I was a little sad and shit, going through my things and whatever in a relationship. And I was telling Steph about how I felt like I lost my mojo. You feel me?
Okay.
But I've seemed to pick it
up.
Wait. I lost my mojo, bro. I did. Yeah.
Why you think that?
I felt like I wasn't myself. Like I just wasn't in the streets. Like
so you feel like you got your mojo back?
Yeah, I want mojo back.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it there, but I got
okay.
Definitely got my mojo back. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I was like, I'm gonna refrain from my questions there.
But yeah. Oh, you had a question?
No, because cool. I'm like, I'm just not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Look, not too much on that, but. So let's go ahead and get started because we was gonna revert and I just gotta keep some shit there, right? I got you. We move into the waiting room. I don't know if you've seen an episode or two, but the waiting room will tell the people. Okay. Your answers is gonna tell them who they listening to. Okay.
Okay.
So it's like a little game.
Okay.
But we kind of switch it up. We usually do this or that, but today we're gonna do something different. Okay. So on this episode, we're gonna talk about family dynamics and things like that. You and Steph had a real good, conversation. Yeah. So we learned a little about you, right?
Of course.
So the way this game is gonna work. And we're going to give you, like, for example, how do I say this, Steph? How could I explain this? We're going to give you something and then you tell us who you get it from in your family. Oh. So think about your family, right? So if we like, ooh, I don't want to give one of our things away. So I'm not I'm not giving you an example. So you got it, though?
Yeah, I got you.
I want to give you an example, but fuck it, right?
Yeah.
So the first one, your response to conflict.
My response to conflict.
Who do you get that from? Family member, yeah. Right. Anybody in your family?
My response
how you
to
respond to conflict.
Wow. I kind of have two opinions on this.
Okay.
I feel like I want to say my mom. My mom is kind of calm, but it's hard because I'm naturally a very vibrant and like energetic person. Yeah. So I actually react kind of fast. Okay. I try to keep calm, and I get that from my dad. Okay. My outward personalities comes from my dad.
Got you.
My inward, like chill, calm, relaxedness about myself that comes from my mama.
From your mom.
So I would say my reaction to conflict and how I want to resolve it though comes from my mom. Because she's kind of been the one that has always like, even if I have a problem with my mama or whatever, I know I've been able to talk to her. Yeah. We'll talk things through. But you know what? To give the real answer, it's from both my parents. No. I'm gonna be honest, right? Okay. My parents they've never been married or anything like that. Okay. But I've seen that they can always, even if they don't agree on things, they would make it work for me. So
like they can coexist.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
And it made me think about the bigger picture of things. Yeah. So I try to think of the bigger picture when I get in an argument. Okay. It's just, let's say somebody arguing with you and you ask them questions, trying to bring them down. Yeah. You might feel like you talking down to them. Right. Or, that's facts. Trying to make them sound dumb when really I'm trying to help you work through what's going on. So
you more of like a process type situation, like process type.
That's what I want to say, but like I say, in a moment, like say somebody say something disrespectful to you. Yeah. Bro, you're gonna want to defend yourself, right? And not come off as aggressive as they are.
That's fair.
But how I see conflict comes from them because they made it work for me. So I figured, why can't I make it work with this person I don't even have a child with? That's fair. That was the situation.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like in the middle though. So I move off logic, right? I'm able to process. I'm able to be calm. So I'm gonna say I probably get that from, I hate to fucking say it, right? The way that I used to respond to conflict was from my grandma. Okay. Like very like passive, but like just keep the peace. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to do this. So I'm just gonna keep the peace and I'll just take it. Yeah. Now these days, I feel like I'm responding to conflict a little different. So I'm still processing a little bit. But bitch, who you talking to? Like that's kind of where it's at. Like I'm not gonna react, but I'm definitely gonna speak my mind now. So now I feel like I got a little bit of my mom in me, my dad for sure, because like motherfuckers just not gonna try him because he kind of big and shit. Like, they're not gonna try him. But like the way I respond to conflict now in 2024 is like my dad. I used to respond like mom with the smart mouth. My dad he ain't really like spicy with it. My mom's spicy. She got the little, your mom's spicy?
Which is, no.
My mom
like
got
she
the
can be, but
shit.
she gonna try and hold her tongue. My dad,
Oh, okay.
I've seen my dad cut some people up.
Really?
Like, yes.
So my dad just says like he got a one-liner that's just crazy. Like he'll just hit you with a one-liner and it's done. So I'm gonna say my response to conflict. Yeah, I'm gonna do my dad. Sprinkle on my mom. Yeah. Okay. Fashion.
Oh,
where you get your fashion from?
Probably my mama.
Okay.
I would say she's pretty simple.
Okay.
I would say I'm pretty simple.
I like your shirt. Like I told you when you came in.
I appreciate it. You know, I had to
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because you on camera, my nigga. You on camera.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I would say my mama because she's pretty simple. And then my mama, for most of my life, was like pretty tomboyish. Okay. So I would see her in jeans and, you know, pants and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's just naturally kind of what I picked up on. Okay, if I'm dressing up, trying to get ready for a wedding or something, my dad. For sure. But okay. I feel like in my day-to-day chill, it's my mama. Okay. I'm going to go with my mom, too. My mom can put that shit on. My dad can put that shit on, too. Yeah. But I be helping him put that shit on. So, like, yeah. He can't naturally put that shit on. Yeah. But, you feel me? My dad is more so like a Nike Tech nigga. Like a dry fit, simple. Nike Tech, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Polo down. Yeah, like I get my favorite, me and my mama, we basically have the same favorite colors. Okay, cool. She used to, you know, when I was younger, I didn't care about what I would wear. Okay. So she would go and buy me the clothes, right? So she would help get me together. Yeah. And then through that, I started to learn some of the things I like to wear. And that's because she was helping. That's funny. I dress pretty much everybody in my family. That's funny. Like my little brothers. Yeah. My mom, my grandma. Like Mary could put that shit on too, though. My grandma would. You can't fuck with a suit with my grandma. Like she used to be a teacher, so she would wear suits and shit to work. I'm still learning my. She had her little two pieces was cute. Yeah. Mary did her. Grandma, you did your big one, girl. Nah, bro. They got two pieces. Yeah. Okay. So grandma. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Work ethic. My dad. Okay. I know that for sure. That's my dad. My dad is always working. Is he just a hustler just by nature or his occupation called for it? I think by nature. By nature, okay. But some of it is necessity too. Okay. So I have a bunch of siblings. Got you. He had to make it. My dad was a Rolling Stone. Okay. A little bit. Just a little bit. Cool. So I get that from him. And I think he's doing that because I think it's in him, but some of it is necessity. Okay. I'm trying to do it to where it's not out of necessity. I just want to do it that way when I have my own kids. I feel that. Some of that foundation and groundwork has already been done. Absolutely. So they can kind of just run instead of having to walk, crawl. Like they can actually get here and take off. Damn, that's kind of tough because I feel like everybody, well, the three that I'm thinking about, like my mom, dad, and grandma, they've all have had they're hustlers by nature too. Like they gonna get it out the mud regardless. My grandma, she was a teacher for 35 years, so I think it was different because I seen her in her teacher bag for so long that I thought like, oh, they don't get career. No, they don't at all. They really don't. But she also had like what you call that? Home instruction. She did little shit like she did drill team. She was like a coach, drill team. I think she did cheerleading for one season, a couple seasons. Mary's gonna get that bread. That's a lot. My mom, she did a little bottle girl back in the day. Yeah. Like my mom's gonna get that bread. You know what I'm saying? She had 2-3 jobs. My dad, he was a little hustler and getting a little money on the side. You know, they all been hustlers. So I'm gonna add my grandpa in there. Actually, my grandpa has always, as long as I've been alive, and as long as my mom has probably been alive, I think my grandpa has always probably had at least 2 jobs. Swear to God. Yeah, like my grandpa was like in his 60s and he's still like he could be retired, of course. 2 jobs, bro. Working, yeah. That's so sad because when I be seeing people at my job, like older ladies, like being like janitors and shit, that breaks my heart. He like, wants to though. Really? He wants to. Even seeing older people work breaks my heart, bro. But he take good care of himself. I got some good genes from you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, that's my grandpa. When I say my grandpa, I'm talking about my maternal grandfather. So my mama's dad. Okay. And then my dad grinds. I look like him, so he look good. I know that's right. Then, yeah. And then he works a lot. So I got a lot of those traits from my work ethic from my dad and my grandfather. Okay. So, yeah, and I feel like we'll get into that because I was about to say I feel like as the first child, like it was no way for me not to have a good work ethic. Like they instilled that in me so much that it was like I couldn't just be, I don't want to say a bum, but I couldn't be a bum. Like I had to work hard, had to get good grades. You feel me? Like shit like that. Sure, yeah, exactly. Like, you notice? From my mother, I'm her oldest and only. Okay. And then from my dad, I'm the third of 6. 6. Okay. All right. Yeah. That was getting in. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah. This one might get tricky. Okay. Your cooking skills. My mama.
Your mom?
I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm the best cook in the world by any means.
Hey,
it's not by any means.
Because Steph said you was going.
No.
He might not even
Like,
cook for
I'm not
real.
the best cook by any means.
Yup.
It's just, I remember growing up, one time my dad cooked, and I was like,
Yeah.
"You cooked?
Facts.
You cooked?" My
I've
mama is
actually-
like, cooking is not second. That's not weird.
Wow, I've actually never. My dad has never cooked, ever. I don't even think this nigga grilled.
Like that's like, and that's weird. And see, I know. So,
I'm shocked right now
yeah.
because I've literally never seen my dad cook. Even my mom's husband, I've never seen that nigga cook. Yeah,
do you cook? Yes. Yeah.
that wasn't a question you should ask. No, I
Oh,
don't.
you
cook.
don't.
It's like, nah,
See, but
yeah,
not-
so I don't cook for real. Well, no, I do now.
Because you
But-
work out.
That well, one because I had to start eating healthier
She's like, no.
because I lost my bitch.
Bruh, listen, no. So I think part of the reason why I cook now is because I, work out consistently, and I don't expect my mom. Like, I eat more than she does, so I don't expect her to be cooking or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Don't have no girl right now, so I don't.
Okay.
Like, it's not coming from
Single?
nobody like that.
Okay,
Yeah. So I cook for me.
Yep.
And if I want to gain weight, then I'm gonna have to make the food and do all of that. So I do it way more now.
I was gonna say that because like I don't have recipes and shit like that. No.
Yeah,
But
no.
I do know the little 1-2s. Like
Yeah.
niggas can't cook noodles. I don't know how to cook noodles. I could do me a little spaghetti, but I just don't know if my noodles is gonna be like hard
You
or
cook
soft.
Chicken Parmesan?
Huh? Nigga, no. I cook chicken breast in the air fryer. I make tacos.
Okay.
Chicken
okay.
tacos, shrimp
I don't-
tacos. Actually, Steph just taught me about fucking shrimp, nigga. I got cooked shrimp, and I thought it had to be like I didn't know what I was doing. But
Okay,
we made it
okay.
work. Because I couldn't do the sides and shit. I don't know how to do. I don't got a lot of sides in me. I got rice, 90-minute rice. You put it in the microwave.
Are you
90
cooking out of
seconds.
necessity, or because you want to?
Oh, necessity. I'm hungry as fuck.
So-
first of all, and I gotta eat egg whites and shit like that. Oh,
So-
no, nigga, I'm not just cooking it up. Now I will. This is what I've been telling. I
Yo.
just found out. This is part of my game, right? I'd be like, I could cook a mean ass brunch though. Like, I can fuck up a breakfast. Breakfast will go crazy.
Was it like an omelet?
It was some egg whites, some rice,
Okay.
and some ground turkey. That's
Okay.
my go-to.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't cook. Huh? It's a scramble. But brunch though, I can make me some pancakes, some
Okay.
waffles.
See, I
You
know
feel
I'm the
me?
type. I've actually wanted to know how to cook since I was like younger than 10.
Aw.
Because I mean, I like food like that. So
That's
I want
what's
to be
up.
able to whip it up for me because it's good for me, but it's impressive to them.
Oh, absolutely,
exactly.
absolutely.
So, yeah.
I can grill though. I can grill.
Okay, that's
So I got
that's
that
gonna work for
from-
you too.
I can grill. Yeah, like 3
But he
times.
grilled though. He grilled though. He still did it. I've never grilled, so
So I have to naturally say I get my cooking skills if I have any. If the food tastes good, it's from my
Yeah.
grandma. My mom
Okay.
really don't cook like that, and my dad ain't never
And my
cooked.
grandmother too. Yeah, grannies be.
Grandma
they
would
be-
throw
they be
down.
throwing
Throw
down.
down. Okay, but
Yes.
question for you though.
Okay.
So has your grandparents' food declined as you got older?
No.
Really?
No.
It's still like the best.
My,
the best.
I mean,
I was just having this conversation with somebody, not to say, Grandma, your food is not declined. Sometimes, but it might be a little missed. Sometimes, a little
one.
missed sometimes, but
nah.
I heard that it declines as they get older.
No.
Yeah. No?
Not for me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
That's
also,
good, bro.
I don't mean this in a bad way for anybody else, but
Yeah.
I would say I'm a grateful child. So
Okay, so
somebody
you're not gonna
cooks-
tell them if it's nasty.
No. Like if it's not good, I
Yeah.
usually think if it's not good,
Yeah.
if I say it's not good, it's really not good.
Okay, so you
because
pretty much
I'm
cool with it.
Usually I don't like wasting food, so I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying?
Even if it don't got no seasoning, right?
No, like if like I said, if it tastes terrible, I'll say, look, I love you, but
This
what's
ain't
up
it.
with this? Yeah,
But you're not picky with it for real.
No.
Okay.
No. So funny story, right?
Yeah.
All right. My mama told me that I was I think she said I saw like a white kid
Mhm.
probably throw a tantrum about some food they didn't want, probably
Yep.
on TV or something like that, right? She said I tried to pull that, right? I tried
Okay.
to pull a tantrum on the food she made. So I didn't eat. Right? Exactly. Look at you. So I didn't eat.
Okay.
Because I tried to throw a tantrum about it. It's like, oh, you don't like this food? Okay, bet. Now what? You ain't got nothing to eat.
Yeah, facts.
Right? And then she said, ever since I've been eating. But I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Ever since then, I ain't missed a meal.
No, I seriously.
Yeah.
And then I would see them, you see those videos where it says some child across, the world doesn't get to eat.
Yep,
like,
absolutely.
At all.
So you're grateful.
That's ever since I learned that, I said, somebody don't get to eat.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat.
I need to devour every meal I get.
I'm one of the few people, and maybe this is embarrassing to some people, but
what?
Like, let's say you eating, and let's say you eating some rice. Yeah. I will get every little piece off.
Oh yeah, I'm licking plates.
Yeah, like I do that. Like I'll lift the plate up.
I'm licking plates.
I don't have no shame in it.
Oh no,
I can be on a date.
Every piece of cheese from the salad, like I need all of that.
Yes, I'm like I paid for it. I came to eat.
That's my guy. Yeah, we got two more for you.
Okay.
Your attitude. Fuck. Yikes. I can go first if you want me to. Yeah, go first. I already know. Both of my parents are only children.
Oh man,
double whammy. That should just tell you what
double whammy.
I'm against. I can have a very nasty ass attitude, and I probably get that from my mom and my dad. A mixture of both. Like they're both stubborn. I'm stubborn. They're both hard-headed. I have been hard-headed. I used to listen so much as a kid. I'm hard-headed now in my adult years. So yep, stubborn, hard-headed as fuck. And my attitude, I pout. Like I don't pout now as an adult. I would just shut down. So yeah, I get that from y'all ignore. I will act like I don't know you. Like I'm that type of like, yeah.
What's the question again?
The attitude. Who do you get that
attitude,
from? In the family?
Dang. My attitude. Mm-hmm. I mean, I kind of feel like my dad. Cause like when he gets an attitude,
yeah.
I haven't seen it a whole lot recently. But I feel like when he does have one, he could be very sharp. Like very like sharp with his words.
Like you want to stay out his way when he
because I mean that's apparently apparently that's how I can be when I'm like that.
But I don't see that.
I try to be quiet. Yeah. I try to
so you gonna bite your tongue before you say something wrong?
I try.
It sounds like you're very reactive though. Are you reactive to a lot of things?
I'm probably more reactive than I would like to admit.
Really?
Yeah. Because I mean, like I said, in the heat of the moment, when somebody calling you out or you feel like they disrespecting you, your body temperature start heating up and you want to defend yourself.
Absolutely.
So naturally, I'm gonna want to react.
Okay.
But I think when I have the time to think about it, I'm gonna say, all right, you know what?
It wasn't that serious.
Yeah, it's not that deep. I'll just think about it and let me go to my corner and think about it for a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. And then your last one is this, buddy.
Okay.
We talked about this. This is financial literacy. Your bread.
My financial literacy between my parents.
And so we could go both sides with this. So I want to hear when I say financial literacy, I want to hear like how you were like in your head before you really start making your own money. Like who taught you how to like save, budget, or did you even get taught that?
I think my mama. Okay. Actually, I used to go to college with my mama.
Oh, really?
Like when I was a child.
Oh, okay. You saying
my mom used to go to Wright State. My mom
used
to go to Wright State too.
Yeah.
So I used to go to class with her, and apparently I was in an economics class like with her. Yeah. And her teacher used to use my mom as an example and say she probably knows this class the best because she has to apply it for her child.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think I get that from her because and you know, like going shopping sometimes, some people feel like if I see it, I have to get it.
No.
Me and my mama, we would spend our quality time, go to the mall, window shop,
and
we leave. Like we could get whatever, we could get what we want,
right?
But you would just look.
If it don't make sense, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, like I have no problem doing that. Some people say, ain't no point in me doing that. If I'm gonna go to the mall, I gotta get something. I'm thinking, why do you feel that?
Yeah.
Like why do you have to get something? And then also I think some of the media I've been consuming within the last few years, I see things a lot differently. Like I had to get a new car last year, right?
Okay.
Some people say, "Oh, you should get a new car." I say, "You know what that is? A new bill."
Yep.
That's, I mean.
So like you didn't want to pay. You got it off the lot, but didn't want to.
I got it off the lot, but I didn't lose the thought of what it was. Absolutely. Like this is a new car. Yes, it's gonna help me. Yes, it's a blessing, and I do need it. Yeah. But it is a bill.
Absolutely.
So I'm not about to just be playing with it. Yeah. Facts. Like I have to take care of what this is.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm gonna say shit. This hard. Mm-hmm. I feel like fuck. So okay, I'll give this. I don't want to say it. She said it's gonna be so hard to answer this one. Well, fuck it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes both my parents have been bad with money. And
that's
now
fair.
like seeing in my 30s that I have been bad. I make bad choices. I think that I'm 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Early. Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Was given like older than 30?
No.
Oh, but I say, come on now. All
Yeah.
right. Come on now, buddy.
Nah, it's given like my age.
Wow.
Like 20.
I don't know if that's a shot though, because I feel like he trying to say I'm childish.
No.
I feel like he trying to say I'm childish.
I ain't gonna say that.
Go ahead,
I'm not gonna.
Jhariah. What you trying to say?
Nah, so I mean, you full of energy, like I am.
Okay,
so
cool.
I would give.
Y'all see how you try to throw in like I am. That was
I would
cute.
give you younger because of that.
Okay, that's cool.
And you don't look. I mean, like we said, 30's not old.
Yeah.
But I feel like you look kind of young.
That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah. No
So
problem.
financial.
Yeah.
So back to fucking financial literacy because I'm
Yeah.
a child. Yeah, I don't know where I get it from for real. I mean, I'm starting on a real tip though. I'm starting to like care more about my money because I had to like when I moved out and shit. So. I feel like my grandma, she was really big on saving, really big on making sure her money is right. And it's crazy now because both my mom and my dad, of course, they're in better places in life, but they're both good with their money now. So it's like
one more time,
I think
then
that
I want
comes
to
as
throw
growth.
my grandpa in there.
Yeah.
When I was like 5,
Okay.
he bought me some stock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think on my 5th birthday, he handed me a receipt. He was like, I bought you some stock.
You like what the
I'm
fuck?
like,
I mean?
what?
Yeah.
Can you give me something else? Because I'm thinking Christmas, a stocking or something. Like, why would you get me that anyway?
Yeah.
But he got me some stock, and it didn't hit me until I was in an economics class in high school. I said, I've had some stock for almost like 12 years now.
Yeah. Residual.
That's crazy.
You would call that residual, right? Like,
yeah.
Because it's,
he got me some stock, and I said, wow. So at this point, I've had stock for almost 20 years
That's
now.
what's up.
So I'm thinking, wow. So I've always kind of had that as well.
Okay.
And I think I get that from him because I don't want to say he's just smart with his money. Basically.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my family, we don't know what kind of money he has.
Okay.
But we know how he works all the time. He's always been
so you
working.
know he got something.
Yeah, it's like it's something in there.
Facts.
And we know that like he takes care of himself and he's doing well. So
yeah, grandpa got that bread.
Bro,
yes.
Crazy thing. No,
Yeah.
this is so my mama was telling me about a few of our family members that are probably millionaires that we had no idea.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, because apparently one of my family members, she owns several properties.
Okay.
And I'm just like, she passed, but I'm just now learning this. I'm thinking
you own that, yeah.
We could have had some bread together. Like, what's going on? So
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
My family, I mean, just like, you know, probably any family, there's gonna be people in your family that don't make smart decisions.
Absolutely.
But I feel like the people that do make smart decisions are actually really close.
Majority
to me.
of them have made good decisions.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about your family, we're gonna move into the office, right? So I told you this episode about family dynamics.
Yeah.
So you talk to us a bit. Tell me your immediate family. Who would you consider your immediate family? Like the people that you talk to.
My immediate, my parents, siblings.
Okay.
I would say, you know, like first cousins, uncles, all that stuff. Once you get to like second cousins and all that stuff, it's like, well, that's second ain't immediate.
Yeah.
You know
are y'all all close?
We are actually, my family is actually kind of spread out. My
Okay.
family's kind of big. So my, neither one of my parents stayed together. So,
okay.
So that means there's more family that's bridging out.
So you got like
that.
step grandmas and step grandpas?
Yeah.
Okay.
You say
cool.
that right. And then, for example, like when I come to Columbus, I come to visit one of my cousins. Okay. Basically every time I'm here. Mm-hmm. But we didn't even know each other until I was like a senior in high school. But now he's like my brother, basically. So, and I have other cousins that are like that as well. I have cousins that like live in Atlanta. Okay. Before last year, I hadn't been to Atlanta for like over 10 years, I think. Oh, wow. And so I seen him before, but when I saw him again, it was a different relationship because we're both adults. Yeah. But we had clicked because we were thinking, damn, we haven't seen each other in a while, but we also family. Let's bring that together. Yeah. So my family's pretty spread out. So but for the most part, I would say, you know, first cousins, uncles, my mama, my siblings, my dad. Yeah. That's like immediate.
And you're from Cincinnati?
Yes, the greatest city on earth.
Excuse me? Yes. Like, oh, brother.
Yes. Yes.
You love it?
Yes. Absolutely. What you about to say? You about to say something about that?
I wasn't going to say nothing crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been to Cincinnati like 2 or 3 times, but I wouldn't say it's the greatest city in the world. I wouldn't say it's the greatest city you said the greatest city in the world type shit? Like you really fuck with it heavy? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say
it. You see it on my chest.
Yeah, I do. I like the shirt. Yeah. I just wouldn't say that. So that's interesting.
What would you say?
I think it's just Cincinnati. Like,
it's like, I'm messing with. Hold on, where you from? You from here too?
She from Toledo.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Woo! I'm just playing. Look. I'm not gonna do too much.
He don't fuck with it.
I'm not. No. I'm not gonna do too much. It's just when it come up as far as the conversation of the best city.
Yeah.
I just know Cincinnati is at the top.
Do you think Toledo would be in that conversation?
No. No. It's the C's, which is funny. Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus.
Okay.
In that order.
Cincinnati. You said
Cleveland,
Columbus.
Yeah. Nah, I quit, man. I quit.
Okay. Bro, Steph, I'm weak as fuck because you're not saying anything.
Thank you. No shade. No.
Ooh, yeah, exactly. So who?
Okay, let's continue. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
So you said that was your intermediate family, right?
Yeah.
So you named like you said your cousins is like your brothers now. Who did you grow up in the household with then?
So my parents had joint custody of me.
Okay.
So I would live with one parent for however long and another parent.
Oh,
for
really?
Long. Yeah. So I think kindergarten I was with my mama, first, second with my dad, 3rd through 6th with my mama, 7th with my dad.
You're
8th.
lying.
No.
Dead ass?
Yeah.
Hold
joint
on.
Custody?
The courts do that?
Joint custody.
No. So my parents weren't together.
Yeah.
And I did the little I did weekends though. Like moms. Well, like growing up, I used to be with my grandma.
That's
like
cool.
Yeah. So you did like year on?
I can break it down, literally. So
please.
Kindergarten, because I used to live in Dayton.
That's interesting as fuck.
Yeah,
okay.
So kindergarten, my mama, 1st, 2nd in Kentucky with my dad. My dad's from Kentucky.
Damn.
3rd through 6th was with my mama. 7th grade was with my dad. 8th grade, so I graduated with my mama.
Was this something you picked? Was this something you picked, or this is how they assigned it?
That's kind of it. It was more so a thing between them. I didn't really care. I was cool to be with my parents. Yeah, I was cool to be with my parents. And my perspective about it was every time I moved, that's just more friends I'm gonna have. Right? Yeah. So I wasn't one of those kids like, oh, I'm so sad, I'm nervous. I'm like, oh, turn me up. Where we going?
Really?
Yeah. No, seriously. Yeah.
That's dope. I've actually on some real shit. I'm not gassing you. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
It's always been. I literally thought that was only. I've heard of summers. Like if your parent lives out of state, you go with the dad for the summer, the mom for the summer. Never heard of a year switch type shit.
Yeah. It was, and I mean, it wasn't nothing. See, I thought that was normal.
And for you to talk about it like that,
yeah,
you would hear like I would think it would be more negative. Like, damn, like
that's
my
what
parents
I'm saying.
Fucked me up.
And that's I think some of that it's because of probably my parents' relationship with each other.
Yeah.
But it's not like I would live with my dad and can't talk to my mom. Like my mama, all right, I always talk about how on the Maury show, you would see like you're not the father and the parents aren't together. You see how that will kind of break the household.
Yeah.
It used to confuse me because that never broke my family. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
If I was living with my mama would say, call your dad.
Okay.
Because you should be talking to your dad.
Absolutely.
If your dad wants to come see you, all he has to do is say that, and I will let him know where you are. So that was the relationship that they had. Yeah, and then of course,
really interested in this.
And then I'm not a mama's boy.
Okay.
But if I'm with my dad for however long, I'm like, I miss my mama. I want to see my mama. So I would. As simple as that.
Wow, that's crazy as fuck. Because I would say that the broken household fucked me up though. Like I feel like it's fucked up my view of like even being with somebody with a kid or even like having kids. Like I just said this in the last episode or in the episode before that, but I've always stood on like I want to be able to have a kid with somebody like I want to be their first baby, my first baby, because and if we have a baby, I don't want us to like break up because then like they're gonna be right. I want to get married, but I don't want us to break up because I don't want. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I don't want my kid to go through what I went through. So to hear you saying like, well, I mean, I went through that, but it was kind of cool, like, because I got friends. Like, that's crazy.
So like, I don't know if this is going off tangent, but one thing I was thinking about as far as us talking about what we're going to talk about today, it makes me think about because of how we might have grown up, if that makes me idolize marriage, because my parents were never married.
Okay.
And my dad is now married to someone else, but my mama has not married anyone else. So
you want to get married?
I want to get married.
Oh, like you want to be a husband?
Yes, I'm gonna be a husband.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a husband. Like that's not.
Period.
Yeah.
You're going to be a husband for sure.
Yes. Like
that
I know,
is beautiful, bro.
I've wanted that for forever.
I was just telling somebody this. I said, niggas don't just strive to be married. Niggas don't want to be married. They do it because the woman really.
It's not true. Absolutely. Because I mean, I feel like I've turned out pretty well. Okay. Considering the fact that my parents were never married. And if I feel like I've turned out pretty well. Right. And
that's really good for you to say.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
Then just imagine what could happen for my
with
kids
the
if their parents stay together. Because I mean, I plan on marrying a black woman.
I know that's right.
So
period.
And I'm gonna love on my black woman, right? Whenever
love on your black woman.
I want my kids to see that. I want my kids to see that.
And on a serious tip, that's really what's up, and that's what it should be type shit. But no, I don't strive to be married. But since we're on the marriage topic,
really,
dead ass.
Never.
No.
Never in life ever.
No, I don't strive to walk down the aisle. Like, I might do it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I will never, but I don't.
You might do it.
I might do it.
You
We can elope or something. Yeah,
I might do it. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah. I don't strive to be like. Of course, I want a life partner, right? I want to grow with somebody, and But I don't strive to walk down the fucking aisle. No, I don't. I literally do not.
So some people don't actually get married like legally, but they are together forever and consider themselves married.
Absolutely.
Is that something that you want?
Absolutely, we can do that. We can fuck with that.
I'm not mad at that.
But like to hear you say like I can't wait to be a husband. It sounds crazy as fuck.
My boyfriend.
Yeah.
And see, my stances on that has even changed because I've seen different things in media where some people were very platonic and just friends, and then the dude proposed and they were engaged and got married. Like they were never boyfriend girlfriend.
Like just
like that's interesting.
Right.
I don't know how many people can actually do that or actually strive for it.
Right.
But then, like she was saying, some women don't want to be like, this is my boyfriend. Like that sounds childish.
And that's why I felt like, so for you to say, I can't wait to be a husband, I want to be a husband, I feel like most niggas are husbands because of that.
But think about it. We control that though.
You think so?
Okay, so we pick the woman that we want to be with, right? But they also have to choose to be with us as well. But it's like, if we want to be married, who makes that choice?
Them? Yes.
So who asked the question then?
The man don't.
Who asked the question?
The man asked the question because he know he about to lose his girl. If he
lose his girl,
yes.
What? You're not making sense,
bro. You
Dewey.
cannot make me believe.
You're not making sense now.
No, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Hear me out.
I want you to marry me because I thought I was about to lose you.
Yes. Steph, please chime in.
Dewey.
Most times a nigga
don't do this.
This is gonna be real.
No.
You niggas that's married. Most of you niggas that's married.
A lot of men do propose
because
they think they about to lose her.
Yeah.
And not saying lose her. Hear me out. Not saying lose her in a way of like, okay, for example, he cheated. So now to make it right, you're gonna have to marry her. Hold on. We had kids. I don't want to be a baby mom. That's a line. I don't want to be your baby mom no more. Another one. Yeah, I want to be married, and if you don't want to marry me, I'm leaving. Now he's gonna marry you. Like, come on. You don't think that? You literally think niggas be like, oh my God, I choose her to be my wife and I want to get married. No.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes.
No. Absolutely
you
not.
Tripping.
No, absolutely
so
not.
Okay, think about this. I want to marry you because I thought I was about to lose you. Haven't you already lost at that point?
No. But they will.
You said no.
No.
That's what you just did. No. You shook your head yes.
Absolutely not.
I think yes.
I honestly disagree. I think that most niggas that get married, like I said, most niggas that get married is because they're going to lose her, being that she's saying I'm not gonna no longer stay here and be your girlfriend or your baby mom. So now you have to marry me, and that's what they do. But anyways,
we're gonna agree.
Yeah, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. Yeah, because there's no way. So since we're talking about marriage, though, who do you think taught you how to love?
My mama.
Your mom, for sure.
Yeah.
Is it the nurturing part, or you're saying?
Yeah, I would say I'm very nurturing.
Okay.
I would say I'm pretty emotionally in tune, emotionally intelligent,
that's dope, bro.
And I get that from my mom.
Yeah.
I talk to my mom about a lot of stuff.
Yep.
And I was like a lovey-dovey kid.
Okay.
Low key.
I feel like we all were. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
but I would say I'm a lover boy for real. Like I am. But, I've learned to keep some of my macho about me. But I have no problem being soft with my girl. Because when I talk to some of my homies and they thinking, they can't be soft with their girl, I'm thinking,
absolutely.
Ain't that the place that you should be soft?
Yeah.
That's
like
my
you
opinion.
feel safe and she feels safe with you type
that's
shit.
That's my opinion. Because I think, why would you be hard all the time when this woman is here to like ease your life?
Yep.
You can be soft with
her. Because they play with you. They play with you, yeah.
Bro. That's true. No.
I'm not playing, but I'm playing. Have you been considered a nice guy? This is going to go off. I'm sorry, this is going to go left. Yeah.
I would say yes, and I've considered myself a nice guy.
Okay.
I don't know if I do that anymore, though.
Let me ask you a question then.
Okay.
So with your being a nice guy, do you feel like you've lost more than you've like gained?
I think I lose first, but I win in the end.
Ooh, period.
Yeah. Cause no. Let me break some of this down. Let me break some of this down. So
me and Steph got a thing, but Michael and Tyrone. But so you're Michael.
Okay.
By the way. Okay. Michael's a good guy.
So some of my friends, when we were in high school, it would be some girls that we were in high school. I'm thinking, bro, she cold, right? I would love to blah blah blah, whatever. My other friends would get them, or let's say a guy that I feel like is not worthy of that girl would get the girl, and then they fumble it, or we actually found out that the girl is missing some things up there.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's borderline crazy.
Yeah.
I dodged those bullets.
Okay.
Right? And then I think because of how I approach women usually, or just how I am, the person that I get compared to who they might get is a different person.
That's true.
When I talk to them, they might be more willing to open up, be cool, laugh, all that, because I kind of come off that way.
And I will say coming with substance is a good thing. And I feel like that is different from what most women are used to. Yeah. But at the same time, though, for you to say, like, you feel like you lost, but you always win in the end, do you feel like you're, like, chosen, though? Like, do you feel like
chosen? Like,
top pick type shit? Like, what you just said?
Well, if I don't go, that's a good question.
You know?
Do I? I think it's starting to come around now a little bit, because when people see me, some people don't think I'm as young as I am, or don't think I'm as mature as I am, whatever. Yep. And then they thinking, dang, you got all that, you kind of young. Hold up, like, this is a good dude. Yeah. So thanks. I definitely think it's been working in my favor for sure.
And so when you look at your dad, do you feel like you model some of the things your dad do? Because you say your mom, you got your, like, the way that you love from your mom.
I would, of course, say like the best traits I try to model. I have some negative traits from both parents, but ain't nobody perfect at all.
Absolutely.
But like, for example, and my dad would even tell me this, don't have children with multiple women. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And because of that, I try to maintain a sexual discipline. Now, I'm not perfect at that either.
Yeah.
But I do try, because
sexual discipline.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jhariah.
Yeah, what?
Sexual discipline.
Yeah. Why you say that like that?
This is the way you said it. Like, you maintain a sexual discipline.
I do try. Because I mean,
what's up,
bro, your life could change. So my dad used to say, do you want to basically think about it? You got however many seconds of pleasure for 18 years.
No, that's good holla. Like,
I'm like, think about how many seconds you could fit into 18 years.
No, for sure.
I don't even want to think about that, right?
Okay.
So I always think about that, and how.
Damn, that's really dope, by the way.
Yeah.
And because my dad has 4 kids, but both my parents have 3, baby mom, baby dad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like my mom, if she was married, I think she would have had more children.
Of course.
And it would have been nice for my dad to have married my mom. But as I've grown up, I can see why maybe that wouldn't have worked, right? I'm just saying, like, I can maybe see that why. Correct, yeah. But I think that my dad would maybe even say, if he knew better when he was younger, then his life could have turned out a little different. So I try. And I don't try to get super deep all the time, but it can be that deep though.
But like what you're saying, that is true. Like I don't think we think a lot, or our generation thinks a lot by, okay, we laying down, we having this child, but
and then they pregnant and you confused.
Yeah, the gender reveal, the baby shower, all that shit is cute. The pictures and maternity pictures, but I have to actually deal with you for 18 years.
Exactly.
Even more. I mean, we're attached to each other for the rest of our life. But if you would have just
kept it in your pants.
Exactly. That's kind of crazy.
Simple. But it's hard, because that's, our skin want what it wants.
So as you're growing up though, who do you feel like? So you say you kind of like learn how to love through your mom. I feel like even through the game it was pretty mixed. Who do you feel like you are growing to be now? I feel like mine has changed. That's why I'm asking this.
Like between my parents,
more like, at least.
So it's in certain ways.
Okay.
So like financially, I'll say my dad.
Okay.
My dad is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
My dad's doing pretty well.
That's what's up.
And then I would say emotionally, and as far as like my calm demeanor and things like that.
Yeah.
My mom is very calm. So, for example, when women are going through their cycle, right?
You're so funny.
Like I'm
sorry. You're just so politically correct.
I'm trying to.
When they on their period.
Yeah.
Right. No, I love it, bro. Keep that.
I try to be mindful of how I'm talking.
I love that,
basically,
bro. No, you should keep it. I'm just the dumbass. Like, I'm just a dummy. Yeah. Don't worry about nothing. Don't even worry about it.
So, basically, because my mom has even told me, like, she, what most people probably experience is like when someone is maybe on their cycle or when a woman is experiencing their period.
Yeah.
Their attitude changes a little bit. They might be a little
PMS.
meaner. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But my mom, she'll even be like, I'm probably one of the few women you'll know in your life that doesn't really act out during that time.
Okay.
And I think that's something I appreciate about her because I've never really seen her moody, mood swings, all that, whereas that's normal for some other people. So I've always, like, the way I've dealt with my mom has always been.
Why you raise your hand? You the same way?
Because I am the person that.
Oh, yeah.
Mood swings?
Okay.
Yeah, like, my mom hasn't really been like that. And I think because of, honestly, how I've interacted with my mom,
Absolutely.
I think definitely plays a part in how I would want to interact with my partner. Because I think that's naturally what some people want. Somebody like their parents.
I knew you was about to say that. Do you feel like you're that way, though?
So
you want somebody like your mom? No shade.
No, say that again. Say that again.
You want somebody like your mom? Like, are you looking and striving to be with a woman like your mom?
So personality traits, or as far as how my mom makes me feel like it's my mama, but yeah, because my mom, we laugh a lot, but we can talk about stuff. I've seen her have different types of hair, you know what I mean? But she's always been natural. Like I've seen her with a shortcut.
Yep,
love that.
Yeah.
But my mama has locks. My mama has made locks my kryptonite.
Okay.
Basically, so if it's a beautiful woman with locks,
you fucking with it,
man.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would say because a lot of people be wanting the finest girl in the world. Not saying I don't want somebody that's fine. I do.
Okay.
But that's what I see. I want to know how. Like, what's your personality like? Are you actually funny? Because you could be beautiful and dumb as rocks, and I don't want you at all. And trust me, I run into that. I don't want that at all. Yeah. I don't want you to just be, like a side, like an arm piece. Like, no, I want you to be somebody that when I talk to you, I'm excited because you about to make me laugh. Yeah. You about to teach me something as well. So yeah,
that's good as fuck, bro.
Appreciate that.
Since you just said that though, I really do want to tap in on that because I don't think that I feel like a lot of times we try to go opposite of our parents. Like, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Not opposite of our parents, but I'm saying I am saying opposite of from parents. But what I mean is, oh, my mom, I don't want somebody exactly like my mom.
Of course not.
You know what I mean?
It depends on the relationship, though.
It probably does. If you really, yeah. But also, like, me and my mom and me and my grandma me and my grandma even have like a tighter relationship. I don't think I want like my grandma either. Yeah. I can't see.
I think basically I've realized the traits that I love about my mom. And those are traits that I look for in somebody else. They don't have to look nothing like my mom.
Absolutely.
Or anything. Yeah. But as long as I know that you're nurturing, you're willing to, make me laugh, make sure I have a good time. You care about me the same way I care about you. Some are. The girl, I kid you not. So the girls that are funny, they all right with me. I mean, and the girls that are confident and bold, there was one time I was in college. Okay. This girl came up to me. She was like, "Oh, you handsome. Can I get your number?" I gave it to her off rip. I was like, yeah. I respect that.
We definitely love a bold woman.
Yeah, so I'm like, no one does that. I didn't know her. I had never seen this girl. I said, off the fact that you even came up to me like that, and I felt amazing. I said, "Here's my phone." Yeah. Like, it didn't go nowhere necessarily, but I respect the grind. No, I respected it though. I said, you know what? Because of that, I'm gonna give you my number because I always say, okay, like men are the hunters and we supposed to get the girls, right? Yeah. But I always think if a girl tries to get the guy they want, I think they're more likely to succeed.
Absolutely. That's always.
That's how I've always felt. Always. So when she did that, I said, bruh, you made my job easier.
Because most times you have to really be honest, we're probably not curving a lot of women. Like, to be honest. Like, I feel like when it comes to men and women, we're not as picky. I think more so now, maybe in this day and age, our generation might be more picky-er. But I feel like you just said, her coming up to you, even if it was the corniest shit, it was confident, so you gave her your number.
Yes.
Let us go up on some confident corny shit.
We got to come up with the crazy.
She got a boyfriend. I got a boyfriend. No, I'm not. They usually don't say I'm not interested no more. They say I have a boyfriend. She got a man now because we didn't came corny. We came soft and
It'd be so goofy when I hear that mess. Like, it's been times I've seen somebody at the same place multiple times and they told me they had a boyfriend, but I've never seen him. I always wonder, where is he at? Is he real? Does he exist?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like, that's weird.
Right? Like, yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, but you've been out 30 times and I ain't seen him one time? Come on, Stephanie.
She used that line clearly.
Yeah, like, working what? Come on, man.
Shut up, Stephanie.
No.
He's at work. He's not. He doesn't exist, babe. You just don't like me.
Yeah, like, and to me, I would respect if you just said I'm not interested in you. Or I don't like you like that. It's not that deep.
To be fair,
Yep.
there are some people that you cannot say that to. Like
I was gonna go there. I was gonna say I do understand.
I do it. Yep.
Some men just, everybody don't got the same rocks right now. Like,
nah.
Especially it's some niggas out here that's batshit crazy.
Hell yeah.
You turn them down and you liable to.
Yeah, they cussing you out. I mean, did y'all just hear about that situation where the girl got stabbed? It was twins or whatever. Or she was with her sister, and one of them he stabbed. The dude was trying to holla and he stabbed and she died. Like you ain't hear that?
I think
it was like last week, but yeah. No, I think it was out of the state somewhere. But so basically to that point.
It just happened in Toledo, like an 18-year-old
really?
boy, he killed a 15-year-old girl.
Shut up.
See, and like that's what I'm saying. I do understand that.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to. One of the biggest things, and I've even told girls this, is I really try my best to make sure they're comfortable around me.
Of course, that 100%.
Because some guys don't understand that, which I think is goofy.
Yeah.
Like how you gonna if you don't make her comfortable, how you think she gonna want to be around you?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But I still think that there's maybe a way that they can go about that, but that's the safer thing for ladies to do. So I get it. It still annoys me. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But I'm like, you could have.
You don't have
like because I know I'm not gonna be one of them dudes. They don't know that, but because I know that, I always think that. Like they might not might not know that they don't know me, but because I know that, I'm thinking you could have just said you're not interested. I respect that.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And so I want to go back to that point where you had said that you're basically your dad's advice, saying like you don't want multiple women and having like multiple kids.
Yes, I've been thinking about that for so long.
Do you have relationships with my siblings?
Yeah. So okay. I think that I might be like the connector between my siblings.
Okay.
Because my older sisters, I have two older sisters, me, my younger brother, who's biracial, which is really cool to me. His mother's white.
Yeah, I got that, but I was saying, okay.
And then I have a younger sister, and a baby sister biologically, and I have another sister through marriage, right?
Okay.
So stick with me. I got a lot of siblings.
Damn, did you get the number, Steph? I was trying to get the number.
So it's it's 6 children biologically. So I have 5 siblings.
And he has
but then altogether I have 6 siblings because it would be 7 of us.
Yes.
Am I making sense?
No.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah.
Anyway, basically, I feel like that I've been the bridge between my siblings because my older sisters, they held me when I was a child.
Okay.
But I've held all of my siblings under me when they were children, when they were babies, right? So basically, it's like I can remember that, but my older sisters have never done that. So some of my younger siblings.
I get what you're saying now.
So some of my younger siblings might think of me as their oldest sibling. When sometimes I have to tell them, no, we have older sisters. Did you know that?
Do they not have a relationship with them?
Not the same.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Like
I do think it gets tough though, especially when it's not a step situation, but like, so for me, I'm my mom and dad's only kid together, but then they have kids by other people, right?
Yeah.
And I do think it is hard. Like, but I don't know if I would say it's the age or if it's the family dynamic. I want to say it's age because I'm 30 and my other siblings are like 16, 17, like, like kids, essentially. So it's kind of hard to have that relationship with them.
Well, okay, I can paint the picture. My older sister is basically 40. I'm 24. My baby sister's 8. Right?
Okay.
Like 7, 8. So, like I remember when I had to tell before my baby sister was born.
Yep.
I had to tell my younger sister when she was the baby at the time. I was like, you got older sisters? Did you know that? It's like I had to tell them that because they don't know that and they don't really see them. Okay. I've seen all of my siblings. All of my siblings know me. I don't know if all my siblings know each other.
And I think that's one thing.
Getting to that point now.
That's one thing when it comes to like family dynamics and shit. It's weird how, I mean, it's not weird because it's how you were raised in that kind of models, what you do as an adult. Right. But one thing that did stick with me is like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want to have family over here, family over there. I used to think it was super cool though. Like one thing that my grandma would always tell me is I always just say like, yeah, I'm gonna have different baby moms. Like I thought that shit was so cute. I swear to God, no lie, no lie. Like that was I'm dead ass. Have I ever told you that? I did. I dead ass wanted multiple baby moms. Like, cause I thought it was, but this is how.
When did you break that mentality?
Oh, buddy.
When was that? Please.
Yeah. No. Probably like a couple years ago because I started thinking on some real shit. it's hard, bro. Like, you don't think it's hard you don't think it's hard trying to like manage just your family, your intermediate family. Like,
Okay.
so then,
Right.
like you just said, you had to tell you have a 40-year-old sister, an 8-year-old sister. Like, that's hard
Yeah.
to juggle. So, one being, it was the fact that I just felt like that's a lot of energy.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Dealing with multiple people, as I'm starting to see, right?
It is, man.
But two, I just think that it's fucked up. Like, it's not. I shouldn't say the fucked up. That was kind of crazy. I think that it's
challenging.
There.
Want to say that? Challenging? Is that not a good word? Golly.
Jhariah!
Challenging, bro. Just say that.
I do too. I love it too, bro. Yes, I think it's very challenging to harbor those relationships from multiple different angles.
Yeah.
And it's just so crazy how literally how you were raised affects you as an adult, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because I really used to say I wanted multiple baby moms. Oh my fucking God, I would never want multiple baby moms. I don't want to deal with what?
That's crazy. I've known I wanted to be married for the longest.
This is so cute, bro. I'm so sorry. This is so cute.
I was blindly in love when I was in like 8th grade.
Okay.
I wanted to marry that girl.
Okay.
When I was in 8th grade. So I've wanted this for a while. I've seen basically as long as I've been alive, I've had siblings.
Yep.
And we didn't have the same parents like that.
Yeah.
So yes, I have several siblings, but I can't recall too many memories of living with any of them.
Absolutely.
And what I always can respect and not appreciate, but think about is the fact that none of that is my fault either.
Yep.
That's not my fault at all. But I know I don't want that. And my dad doesn't want me to have that.
Yep.
So how can I be, because your parents want you to be better than them.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So I used to think about one of the fastest ways for me to do a little better than my dad is when I turn 17, don't have no kids. So when I turned 17, having a child was one of the first things I thought of because I was thinking there's no way I can have a child right now. I don't even know what I'm doing on earth.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then my mama had me when she was like 21.
Okay.
So when I turned 21, I said, let me make it to 22, no kids, right?
Yep.
So now here I'm at 24, got my degree and all that, still got debt and all that come with it.
Oh, hell yeah,
but
yeah.
would I rather deal with that or maybe having a child? I'll take this. You know,
that's really
I
good.
can handle that on my own.
Your growing pains and shit like
exactly. So just thinking about how my parents have done things and how I know they want me to be better and make better choices than they did. Because, a wise person learns from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do that.
That was good too.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Jhariah, do you wanna be the host? Like,
nah.
Right,
this is Podcasters Unite, bro.
Nah, but that was really
so,
good though, because like you're saying, you learned from your parents. I wouldn't even call it a mistake, but that's naturally how we do it. Now, some people model exactly what their parents did and be in the same situation.
Well, I have other examples of people maybe not having the best sexual discipline in my family as well. Okay. So you might have another family member that has several children.
I'm so sorry.
Not from the same person, right?
Yeah.
I never want that.
Yeah.
And I can control that.
Absolutely.
I have to realize that and actually practice that.
Okay.
Which is hard for a lot of guys.
Absolutely.
And girls, right? Because once you get a taste of what sex feels like.
Once you open Pandora's box, it gets fucked up.
Yeah. So I try to practice some of those things because I want to make sure. Even though I have kids, I think about them all the time. I'm like, for the kids that I want, what do I need to do so I can kind of put them in an ideal situation?
Okay. Yeah. So I wanna go ahead and give our parents flowers for wanting us to be better, because I think that we don't do that enough. So that's definitely dope. I also want to give you flowers though. Like, I feel like our conversation is definitely smooth and it's really like intriguing, but I also feel like you really do like have a sound foundation. Like, your foundation is sound as fuck. Like,
I would say that
for you to be like, oh, I can't wait to get married. I can't wait to like, I see my future. Like, huh?
Yeah.
I still don't think like that, bro.
You got to think. So the person you want to be, you kind of have to start to show up as that person. And you need to become that person in order for that person to actually materialize. I promise I'm not trying to give you no clips quotable.
This is real good. Like, I
want
want you to keep talking. This is a real. That was real.
It's just, these are things I think about all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
what? Okay, so let me ask you this, and we could probably wrap up with this before we get to Tim Check. What do you think? Where do you think that comes from, though? Your parents weren't old when they had you, so because usually wiser people, their parents are older. Like,
yes.
I have this one friend that I knew her, like when I met her the first time, like I knew she came from like, her mom was old as shit. Like when she had her, like no shade, but like I just knew because you know, the way they dress, the way they act. But like, your mom had you at 21. How old was your dad when he had you?
32.
32. Okay. Yeah. So
gap.
20.
gap.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. 21,
Yeah.
You said 21 and 32?
Yeah.
But your soul, where do you think that comes from, your wiseness? And like, usually that comes from like an older, you know what I'm trying to say, Steph? Or like being raised by your grandparents.
Yeah.
But like you have that foundation, like.
Well, I think both of them tell me things like, son, I love you. I don't want you to go about it like this though. Like if you can, please, if you don't do nothing else, don't do it like this. Because I think it's probably plenty of people that have experienced this, but I do feel like it's a unique situation. I'm a only child for one parent, but I'm a third of several for another parent.
Yep.
And I've seen how my dad might be doing well financially and certain things like that, but trying to maybe maintain a relationship with all of his children and then for us to maintain relationships with each other, that's a challenge. And could have been different had, he made different decisions. Yeah, had he made different decisions. And then for my mom, her having me and then just seeing whatever struggles she may go through. And I'm her only child. Yeah. So I see different struggles from both. One with the only child, one with many children. Yeah. And then another thing is like a fear of unrealized potential. I feel like I've always just at the point in time I came into my family and I was born, I always had a belief or a feeling that I'm going to be the one to change it. But I think you have to have that mentality because can't nobody else have that mentality for you, right? You have to have it and believe it. So because I've had that and then examples of what I don't want, it makes me think about how I want to do things, basically. I hope I'm not trying to get too deep.
No. This is really good. Nah, this is good. But really good. I think just hearing a 24-year-old say that and articulate it is kind of just like insane to me because even me at 30, I'm still not talking like that. Which, we got some, we got some things to do. You feel me? But that's beautiful, my nigga. Like that's really, because I mean, of course, now I think about when I look back at my family, I think about the things that I don't want to do. Like of course, having kids with somebody I'm not going to be with, I don't want to do that. Exactly. But I don't think that, I think I listened to my peoples for so long that like, I literally was a yes man. Like anything they said, I did. Like, I got good grades because I never got suspended from school because I didn't want to get in trouble. Like just little shit like that. I was a goody two shoes, but like, because I never wanted to upset my parents or embarrass them or anything like that. And so I feel like that's where when I think about my family dynamic, most of my things have came from me just like listening, but not really articulating what they were saying or like really putting it in perspective for myself. Now at 30, I'm doing that. Like you might give me this advice, but if it don't relate or resonate with me, I'm not taking it. So I used to just take it.
So are you saying that you reflect more now than you used to?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I feel like I've always
You've been reflecting.
Reflective. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I used to write a lot. I like rapping. Whatever,
okay.
Right?
Are you a rapper?
I like to rap. I like to say it like that. Right. So you kind of have to reflect, Yep. I'm a creative, right? So you have to reflect to be able to get things out. So, and just like I said, seeing how things have played out for people in my family and knowing where I want to go. Because my parents wanted me to get good grades and all that stuff too. But then it became, I want good grades. Like I wanted it for myself.
Yep.
Neither one of my parents were gonna force me to go to college. Like neither one.
It wasn't an option for me. I had to go.
So neither one was gonna force me. And then I think I started to learn the autonomy I had. I'm thinking, you might want me to go, but you can't make me go. Because I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one that's there. So let's say you paying for it, but I'm the one that's there. I'm the one that's doing the work. So this is a decision I need to make for me.
So see that thought that you're having, I didn't start having that thought until like my older years. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still like kind of like knocking the dust off with that type of shit. Like even though, for example, this is a really good example, and we can end it at this and get into Tim check. But my grandma really be on me about drinking. Like I like to drink. I like to have fun. You seen it last night. You know what I'm saying? I might drink a little bit too much sometimes, but it's whatever. But like it's one thing where she's like, you need to stop drinking liquor. You need to stop doing this shit. I'm not.
Do your parents drink?
They used to.
They used to.
My dad does. My mom used to. Yeah.
Your dad does, and your mom used to.
Yep.
My dad might drink a beer, and from what I've learned, is a lightweight. Basically, so he don't drink a whole lot.
Yep.
And my mama drinks. It's to help her go to sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a little wine or something.
Yeah. And neither one of my parents have ever smoked. Thank the Lord.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Smoke like weed or smoke crack?
Weed. Crack? What the world? Crack? Crack, y'all. Why did you say crack? I'm over here thinking. I heard cigarette. The C, so I thought cigarette. Then I'm like, crack? Come on now. That is crazy,
bro.
Yo. Anyway, bro. Because neither one of them was ever really doing that.
Go ahead.
Because neither one of them was really ever doing that,
mm-hmm.
I think it also showed to me I don't need to do it.
Yeah,
I don't need to do it. So they don't. My dad cusses.
Okay.
Sometimes he might.
Yeah.
But neither one of my parents really ever cuss. So I was cussing it up at one point when I was younger.
Yeah.
But like I don't really.
Now you
anymore.
don't.
Nah, you haven't heard me cuss at all.
I haven't.
Exactly. You ain't thinking about that. So I said that.
Sexual discipline. What else have I heard?
Bro. If you
That's
are
good,
disciplined, it helps you get to where you want to go.
I love that.
Yeah.
No, do not change for nobody. Even I am ignorant. I am ignorant, okay? Clearly, I'm childish and ignorant, so never change.
Oh, you are funny, bro.
No, for real.
Funny, yeah.
But I definitely really appreciate this conversation because I wanted to talk. We had so many like questions about family and things like that, but it went its way. So we're gonna go with that. But we're gonna go into the temp check.
It's about to be interesting.
You think so?
I do. We'll see. I be seeing the stuff you be doing on Instagram. I'm like,
Bro, everybody always say our shit be wild. Like our question of the day. I don't know what to expect. It be real ass shit.
True.
It's not crazy? Okay.
We'll see.
You ready?
I'll
we'll
see. I'll be the judge.
No, this is his first time seeing it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I got my phone. All right, ready?
Yeah.
You sure? He got his he got his
I'm
eyes
thinking.
closed.
I'm thinking.
He's
I'm
scared.
focused.
Okay, ready?
I'm locked in.
Hey, Dewey. So this is my first year in college, and I went to a local college in the city. Made the dean's list, worked part-time, and stayed at home with my mom and little sister. Lately, I've been thinking about going away to school, but I really enjoy being around my mom because she's so dope to me. But I want to branch off and see what living on campus is really like. So my question is, should I stay home and save money, or should I go away to college? How do I break the news to my mom? So should I stay home and save money, or should I go away to college? How do I break the news to my mom? You went to college.
I did. It depends on what your priority is. Okay. So if you want your personal development, leave.
Personal development, leave. Okay.
Every time.
I would have never said that, but go ahead. If you know how I would have described that. If you want to,
go ahead. Nah, go ahead. What you gonna say?
You describe it for me.
Go ahead.
If you want to kick it, you know what I'm saying? Learn yourself. I mean, it's still like personal development. Yeah. So to your point, yes. But I would have. You would have said it different. I love how you articulated that. So go ahead, sir. I don't want to take. From you.
Well, that's a decision that like I had to do something like that too. Yeah. But I always thought I'm not gonna grow as much as I need to if my mama's right here or if my dad's right here. Really good. So I will leave, but staying home and saving that money.
It's different,
can help you later. So, but I think from what I've learned, it seems like a lot of people that stay home, they end up kind of wishing that they, like if this is your time, you've been with your parents since you were born.
Absolutely.
So if this is the time for you to go, then try it at least.
I definitely agree, and I would definitely say leave, only because like you just said, you can experience things, but without like that crutch and without that pillow and that safety net, it's gonna hit different. Yeah. I think that people need to, and I'm not really a big at this point, honestly, bro. Like I'm not a big, you gotta go to school. Like you should go to school because the degrees don't mean a motherfuck thing, right? But sorry, okay,
you good? Nope.
The degrees.
That's a whole different conversation too, though.
The degrees don't mean a thing. There we go. I'm gonna take the motherfuck thing out. Yeah. But the degrees don't mean a thing, and I feel like you can make the same amount of money with a trade and things like that. But going away to college, you really learn a lot about yourself. It allows you to see, like you just said, it's about experiences. I think it's all about experience when it comes to college. It ain't really, of course you want to get good grades, you don't want to waste the money, but like it's an experience. So I would say, Miss Lady, I would definitely say go. Just do it. Like even if you're there for a year or two, you got to experience being away from home, learning a new norm, like you just said, developing yourself. So I would definitely suggest it. In the way I would hope breaking it to your mom wouldn't be bad because like you just said, parents usually, the parents that I know want you to do better for yourself. Yeah, so I wouldn't think that mom would be mad, but yeah. I'm trying to think about how I would tell her though. Maybe showing her your acceptance letter?
Or just saying, hey mom, I just want to try and
do something different.
Learn something for myself and grow a little on my own. And I can still love you. I'll still call you, of course.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
like the love's still the same.
Yeah, like of course you my mama. Yeah. But I do want to try this and see how it works out for me.
Absolutely. So yeah, Miss Mamas, I think you should branch out. I think you should try it. And yeah, just go for it.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, big dog. Well, we at the end of the episode, Jhariah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Jhariah. So you got to plug yourself. Tell us where to find you, because I'm sure they're going to try to find you. Okay. First of all, if you want to get married, hit him up, because he said he ready. He said he ready to be a husband. So you ready to be a wife, my nigga, ready. You right? Okay? That's what I'm saying.
That's not exactly what I said.
What did you say?
I said I do want to.
You said I am a husband.
But like I didn't say I'm.
Oh, you're not ready.
Let me no. Because once I know how I'm about to say this, you're gonna frame it wrong. So I know that right now, in this point in time, I'm not ready, and I know like the reasons why. Okay. But I know that's what I want, and I'm working toward that. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you said you're a husband.
Yeah, because I know that's what I'm gonna be one day. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And not a lot of niggas say that.
Really, you think so?
No, Jhariah, where do you be at? Where do you? Okay, really quick before you plug yourself, tell me this: 5 of your homeboys, all 5 of y'all saying y'all want to be husbands?
No.
Exactly.
You don't know that.
I was about to say.
Like,
I know that.
Yeah, they know.
I know that. I know that for sure.
Okay, so I might name it. I am a husband.
But
I swear to God.
I feel like many of them want that. Yes, I do.
You don't think they know that they want it though?
No, I think they know that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Maybe
I guess
don't say
some good friends. I mean, I'm just saying. Because
you know what though? You know what? You're gonna be the question of the day on Monday. You are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not you, but
of course.
Because I don't. Yeah, I've never heard that, my nigga. I'm so sorry. I've never heard that. We don't have to dwell on it. I promise. We can do this actually off. Because what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no fucking way. But shout out.
That's why I said maybe.
I think there are some people. Like I know some people who genuinely like enjoy being a husband.
Absolutely.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying, because that they're with the right person.
Yes.
I think we have a hard time finding the right person.
Yes.
Men have a hard time finding the right person to be a husband with, making it what you really want to be.
Yeah, yes. But also on the other part of that,
yeah,
I think because of the situation I was born into, sometimes it makes me wonder if I idolize it, which is something I don't want to do either. Because then, like, that'll be like my God. I don't want that to be that either. But I know that I think for me to have a better community coming from me and to improve the community around me, if I'm a married man, I think that would help.
That's beautiful, man. So go ahead and plug yourself, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is really beautiful, my nigga. Like this is the moment. Yes, for real.
But yeah.
We're just ignorant. It's okay.
Oh
it's okay.
My gosh.
Yeah. Where can they find you?
All right. So again, my name is Jhariah.
Yes.
I'm the host of the Highlight Reel.
Yes.
I like to talk to young adults basically about what they have going on with their lives. I do. Sometimes I talk to people one-on-one. Sometimes I do group sessions, not group session, but like a group discussion, which I love doing. I plan on doing more of those. Okay. And you can find me on Instagram at the Highlight Reel. You spell real REAL.
Yes.
Underscore. Can't even remember right now. But look that up. You should be able to find me. And then you can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, like I said.
Yes, sir.
If you want to follow me personally, it's Jhariah W.
Okay.
JHARIAHW.
Got you.
And yeah, man, I appreciate you
for sure.
Letting me, bless the platform one time.
Absolutely.
So, I've been wanting to do this for a minute.
Yeah, for sure. We've been trying to connect. So that's really dope that you came.
And it's just hilarious. I ran into you while you was out. That's hilarious.
It's embarrassing.
But it was cool because I was like, oh shoot, he got a lot of energy, and so do I. So I understand.
I appreciate you. Don't do that, Steph. Don't do that. But y'all know where to find me. Official DR on my personal page. Prescribe DR _ prescribe DR on prescribe DR _ on Instagram. No, prescribe DR. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Prescribe. Yeah, it's gonna be tagged. Prescribe DR, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We still trying to get that to motherfucking talk. And then YouTube. Prescribe with the realest. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of those things. Follow my dog. Get into it with me. And yeah, this is Prescribe with the realest, where we say the things your friends won't say, your man gonna lie about, and we out. So now at this point, you gotta put your 2 people.
All right.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, close it out.
All right. Cool.